What's up, man? I'm Andres, and this is a very special video because I'm gonna take you behind the scenes. I'm gonna let you know why I started a YouTube channel, what the future holds for Bioman TV, and I really want you to get involved with the process because this channel is not just for me. It's for you, and I want you to be a part of that. For example, I have an idea. I want to start giving free critiques on your outfits. Now, if that's something that interests you, put it in the comments below, and I'll get a little bit more into that further into the video. But first, I want to give you an opportunity to get to know me better. I live in Texas, USA, and I am from a Mexican heritage. My parents came into the US looking for opportunity, so they've worked very hard throughout their life. My father, when he first came here, first job he had was as a busboy, and he would do double shifts when the restaurant opened all the way to when it closed. Eventually he got a construction job, got a little better money, and went on to open his own construction company. My mother would clean houses, and in fact she tells me that when she was pregnant with me, she was cleaning 2 houses, so she was working so much that anytime she would stop, I would start stirring up and kicking, just because it was abnormal for her not to be moving around. Now, if you didn't know, I am an introvert. So growing up, didn't really talk to people too much. I had my friends, of course, but outside of that, wouldn't really bother. Not that I was shy, but just, as you know, introverts like to spend time by themselves. That's how they recharge. Anytime there was a group activity, I never wanted to be the leader. I never wanted to be the person in charge because I knew that was responsibility. And so knowing this, I'd rather let somebody else who wanted to be the leader take that position. So you might be wondering, why YouTube videos, right? I mean, if I was not the kind of person to really interact with others and much less put myself out there to be the face and the voice, why did I get started here? Eventually, I got fed up with others shaping the world the way they see fit. And I decided that if I really have something to offer, that if I truly care what happens to people, then I needed to put myself in those positions to where I can say something. And so my journey began. I decided I would start moving up into leadership roles. I would start working on myself and the areas that I've neglected, as far as communication, leadership, inspiration, all that I never really worked on before. So I decided it's time. I started watching YouTube and just every day trying to learn something new, or listen to something motivational, get myself in the right mindset. So I started doing that and things started changing for me. You know, the 2 people that I watched the most were Antonio from Real Men Real Style and Aaron from Alpha M. And I didn't know it at the time, but just deciding to learn how to dress better was going to change my life. It changed the way I thought, changed the way I presented myself, the perception that people saw, the way they treated me, right? So when I started to realize all this, I decided that I would also start sharing. You know, I think it was Roberto Blake that said it. You don't have to be an expert to get started. You just need to know more than the people you're teaching. And so I got started. I got started with my first video, how to tie a tie. And actually, the very first one is unlisted, so it's not even on there. But that one I'll go ahead and I'll put down in the description. I kept it because I knew that down the line I may need some inspiration for myself. It hasn't been the easiest journey here on YouTube. It took about 2 years, well, almost 20 months to get to 100 subscribers. And that was not easy because I saw other channels blowing up, right? And you can only imagine how that makes you feel so little. But I didn't let that stop me because I had a reason, I had a why. And that why is to help others. I decided that I would start a YouTube channel because I wanted to keep improving myself. And the only way I could be held accountable is to do it publicly. So I started the YouTube channel to keep myself accountable, but also to share the knowledge that I gain. As far as the future of BioMan TV, the plan is to go full time. I want to be able to do more than one video a week. But before I can do that, I need different sources of income. So I made sure I invested in myself. I learned how to become a high-ticket closer from Dan Locke himself. And that's just going to open up so many doors for me. But beyond that, I started a Patreon page for those of you who want more. If you want an image consultation from me, that's the only place to get it right now. And it's only for a limited number of people. Because in the future, I plan on creating a website. And certainly I'll be charging a lot more at that time. If you don't know what image consultation is, basically I'm going to help you choose the perfect outfit for an event. Whether it's an interview, a date, some formal event, it doesn't matter. I'm going to make sure you make a great impression. I want to start concentrating more on confidence. Not just one video, but I want to do a deep dive and really do a playlist, if not a couple. Because I feel that this is the core reason why you want to learn any of this stuff. You know, how to get a girlfriend, how to dress better, how to move up in your company. It all starts with confidence. And so I want to make sure that I'm absolutely providing the most value that I can give you. You know, if you're planning on doing any of that, changing things in your life, then you have to be able to inspire confidence in others. But before you can do that, you got to believe in yourself. I'm also planning on doing some collaborations to bring different perspectives into the channel. Now, although I'm making these changes, there's still going to be videos on men's fashion. There's still going to be videos on relationship advice and self-improvement, all that. In fact, you know, I have one in store as far as a fun one, just to how to get into a locked car. Not that I'm promoting vandalism in any shape, way, or form, but you never know. There may happen a day where you get your keys locked inside of your car, and just having that skill under your belt is going to be such a lifesaver for you. If you're somebody who doesn't let others take advantage of him, if you're somebody who takes self-responsibility, someone who wants to improve their life and really take control of their own perception, then make sure you're subscribed and you have that bell notification on, because there are some great things coming down the line. Earlier I mentioned that I want to give you an opportunity to get a free critique on your outfit. So the idea is I'm going to have an email where you can send in pictures. I want 3 pictures of the same outfit, and I'll give you advice on it. I'll give you feedback. I'll add it in one of my videos, and I'll let you know ahead of time when that video is coming out on your particular one. But you know, if that's something that interests you, I definitely need to know, because if there's not enough people who say yes, that's something that interests me, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time doing it, right? So make sure that you're commenting. Make sure you're letting me know this is a video to do so. You know, if I've added value, let me know how. If you feel you want to join the Patreon, all that's going to be in the description below. I'll put something in the comments. This is the time to act. I mean, you don't want to stay stuck, do you?